Also flight.
Go ahead, flight.
Yeah, what was this parameter? What's the name of this parameter? I didn't copy that down.
It's the film cassette temp.
Film cassette temp. Flight.
Go ahead, flight.
Can you tell anything from your post-burn tracking data?
I don't think so, flight. We'll process it and look at it, but it's just too short an arc. It's the same reason we couldn't use the data post-jettison, because it's just too short an arc. You're talking about a half rev of data, and that just won't give you the right answer. Now, we did account for 50,000 foot downtrack here in our time vacuum vector, but that was like less than half of what we really needed.
Okay, well, how about pointing our camera a little bit further downrange?
We're talking about that now, flight.
Okay.
Flight Inco.
Go ahead.
If this is as bad as it seems, what I'll do is I'll open up the lens all the way. Full zoom open. And move it a little to the right, not very much. Okay?
Okay.
And we'll try to cover it better than the full 3 sigma of the ellipse that I can cover.
Well, I think what we'd be talking about, flight, would be hitting the very top of the mountain, best case, if the data is really telling us. See, the thing we don't know for sure is our altitude uncertainty. With that big a downtrack, you can expect a sizable altitude uncertainty. And I don't believe we'd get compensating theirs twice in one night, but it's possible. And that's what we're talking about now.
Okay.
Light retro.
Go ahead.
That entry clock up there is counting down to the impact time.
Okay.
Close.
Flight also.
Go ahead.
Since we're having to abort this sounder pass, we'd like to go ahead and power the SimBay and start getting SimBay data once again. And we want to leave the sounder in standby so we can continue to warm up the radar and the recorder. And the easiest way to power up, of course, we got to get the data system and everything back on. The easiest way to power up would be for him to go to the flight plan at 196.20.
What data do you want? When you're saying power up to SimBay, what instruments you want to run?
The IR and the UV, and we have to get the mapping camera to standby and the pan camera self-test heaters. But it's all listed in the flight plan at 196.20.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And the only thing we would not want to do in that list of things to do at 196.20, we do not want to turn the radar and recorder off.
Or fiddle with a high gain flight. Yeah. Okay.
Flight procedures, the entry clock is counting to LEM impact. Flight final.
Go ahead, Pat.
Okay, we think that the downtrack here, depending on what caused it, the worst case is with no altitude change. Best case is that it lowers us, in which case that tends to pull the IP back. So, with some luck there, we'll compensate. The only question is, will it compensate enough?
Flight GNC.
Go ahead.
Hey, we can go to a 2.5 degree deadband at this time if we're not doing sounder stuff.
Okay, that's good for the IR UV.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's see what else we want to do here.
Flight Capcom, you want to start passing this stuff up to it?
Well,
Wait until after impact.
Let's wait. Let's gather all the changes we got here. How come that isn't in this block of data at 196.20?
The 2.5 degree deadband, it's
Yeah.
at 196.30. See after he does all that.
Okay, there's the verb 22 down, 70 down. Okay.
Slide in,
Go.
Okay, the only thing I need, I don't want just leave the high gain alone. The only thing I need is auto. Okay?
I gained the auto.
And it's no hurry yet.
Yep.
White ISO.
Go ahead.
There's one other item here. As soon as we can get to it, we'd like to try to extend that HF antenna for 3 minutes. We've been conferring with Japan and North American, and at this time now we have the temperature at what we believe will be about the maximum in this orbit. It has increased from 39 degrees up to 60. So if temperature may be the hindrance in past experience on these types of
Okay, America, stand by 5 minutes to challenge the
performance have
impact.
been a problem.
Mark.
Okay. You ready to try for 3 minutes to extend HF antenna 2?
That's right, right after he gets through with powering up the semi. With
Right after he gets through.
that's fine with it.
I don't
We
know
can
if
get
you
to
guys
this
can see it out one window
620,
there
if
or
we can get
not.
over that at this time, then that would be the best time to do it right after that.
Okay.
Flight final.
Go ahead.
We're doing a quick evaluation here. We have some indication that in spite of 2 reacts, the range data may not be right.
Say again, Ron.
And in which case we'd probably ask Mr. Findell to zoom the camera
Should
wherever he
we
wants
be
it.
behind him?
Okay, we'll get right back to you.
What do you mean by that?
Well,
I just think he'd be a little
if we're
bit behind
predicting
you.
still the nominal
Right.
IP, might as well zoom the camera in if that's the right way to do it.
It means a nominal sequence, Pete. I'm way off the nominal where I am now.
Okay, why don't
Okay.
you get back over here?
Okay.
They did 2 reacts on the range data flight. They don't have a reason why it would be bad.
Ron,
but
I'll
it's-
take that back.
the
I think he
solution
is in
is
front
not
of you.
agreeing with the range data.
That's kind of what I thought it would be. But unfortunately, we're looking behind us.
That's fine. And 3 minutes to impact.
Okay, 3 minutes to impact.
Experiments flight.
Go ahead, Flight.
Hey, which pin is the seismograph? You know?
Channel 71.
Yeah, which pin? Or several pins up there?
Flight, ALSJ.
Go ahead, ALSJ.
Yeah, we can't get the data in our computer downstairs.
Can't get it in the computer.
That's right. The sites are locked up and shipping us data, so right now we're just in a receive and record mode at the sites.
Okay.
We're having a problem downstairs with our computer.
So we're not going to see any data, live data?
Well, it all depends how soon you can get this problem squared away downstairs.
Okay. Well, you better hurry.
We'll play it back for you.
Yeah, ALSJ flight.
Go ahead.
Can you have somebody at the remote site report? Can they monitor that parameter?
Right, they're going to monitor it out this side, Flight.
Okay, how about giving us a report if they see any activity on any of the seismometer?
Mark, 1 minute impact.
They won't be able to look at the seismometer stuff, Flight.
Okay,
We got it.
You got it in-house now?
Right.
Yeah, we're right over Vitruvius A now.
ALSJ does it again.
What's it doing? ALSJ flight.
Go ahead, Flight.
What's going on there?
Nothing, it's just raw data coming in.
Well,
High sensitivity on the parameters coming in.
can you turn them down? You can't see anything with there.
LOS LAM.
Okay, we had LOS.
Okay, we had LOS LAM, and we don't believe we saw it down here. Hello?
What do you mean you don't believe you saw it?
It's on channel 72, Flight.
72 there.
That means
Right,
that
that's a little more
we
sensitivity
didn't
on the
see
parameter. You
it on
can
the
see
TV.
it very faintly on 71.
Oh, on the TV. I see.
We are picking up the signal on the seismograph, though. Earphones.
Copy.
Okay.
Flight pilot.
Go ahead, Fido.
Is any of those pins moving the 30 or the one that we had to be within 15 kilometers of to get any data?
I don't know.
Okay, there's one experiment that the one we're trying to hit at this place for that had to be within 30 kilometers, or rather 15 kilometers to get meaningful data. We could find out if that thing's giving us anything. Might help.
I'm sure we'll find out.
Okay, flights, we start working on this.
Yeah.
Send up to them on the...
Yeah, what we want to do is that block of data that we moved to 196.30, we want to do it now with those exceptions. Did you get those?
Okay, the exception is turning the recorder and the radar off. We will leave them in the configuration that presently are.
Right.
Otherwise,
Hey,
we'll
Houston,
do
I can see a bright spot on the
Okay,
all of
south
the...
of the sea top of the South Mississippi.
Go ahead again there, guys.
Okay, this is America. I can see a bright spot on the top of the South Massif, and let me see, from the west, you got the first hill, or the first part of the mountain, then there's a valley, and then there's a valley that kind of goes into a Y, the Y-looking valley. I guess if you come from the east, it's the second ridge from the east, and right on top of that ridge is a bright spot. I don't know how big a crater should make.
Okay, we copy that. We'll take a look at the maps and see what we can find.
And Capcom, that was high gain to
I'll
auto.
put a spot on my map if I can do it here.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Flight.
It was high gain to auto instead of what's listed there.
Okay, they've already got a high gain someplace or other because...
Yeah, but it's not in auto.
It's narrow and react.
And we want it to auto.
We want it to auto before
Okay.
LOS.
High gain to auto, then we'll go keep the lunar sounder in standby.
Roger. And go ahead and get into
the 19620 block, except for the recorder and radar. We'll go to 2.5 degree deadband, and we'll take HF2 to extend for 3 minutes.
That's right.
And Ron, this is Houston. You ready to copy an update in the flight plan, please, for me?
Okay, you need it right now, or can I mark this on the map first?
Oh, no, go ahead, mark the map first.
Flight 5.
Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, one last word. The guys don't know why, but they do not believe those range residuals were correct. Which says that as far as we're right now, at least, we still believe our 3 sigma impact ellipse was on the Massif.
Okay. I guess somebody's gonna look into that.
That's firm.
Okay, I want to make a note here about that, and we'll expect to get some kind of feedback or report back on it.
Roger.
Flight income.
Go ahead.
Okay, as far as the flight plan for LOS, you can go with that high gain data that's in the flight plan.
Flight info.
Okay, you mean the pitch 25, y'all 195?
Yeah.
Okay,
Real
go ahead.
narrow for AOs.
Okay, go ahead, Inco.
Now turn the camera off.
Okay.
Flight econ. Flight econ.
Go.
What time are they going to bed now? They're going to go to bed later?
Yeah, I'd say at least an hour, probably an hour later.
Maybe a half hour. So.
Stand by.
Okay, we're about 4 minutes from LOS here. Anybody got any words?
Flight econ.
Go.
I'd like to have H2 tank 2 fans off.
Tank 2 right now, huh? Yeah, I understand.
Okay, Ron, we'd like to have H2 tank 2 fan off now, please.
H2 tank 2 is going off.
FAO flight.
What?
How about taking a picture of that South Massif?
Won't it still be there in the morning?
Sun angle will be a lot different. What is... Okay, he's got settings on board that he doesn't need anything from us in the way of shutter.
Okay, flight, we got the recorder going and we're in low bit rate.
Okay. Okay, now at AOS we want him to go acquiring Omni Charlie, right?
That's affirmative flight. Okay. As per the marked up flight plan.
The marked up flight.